Hello and welcome to the unofficial FUT podcast with myself, James, and shockingly, the return of the Mac. Cal is back. Hello, Cal.
Hello, how are you doing? All right.
Some facial hair. So you've crawled out of whatever rock you've been hiding under, or big girl, for the last few weeks.
Yeah.
What's been going on?
Well, World Cup's over now, isn't it? So I'm back.
Right, okay. So yeah, I'm crawling back to daddy. Have you? I don't know if we can accept this level of I don't know what's the word of this flippant truancy. Can we, James?
No, I think the disrespect there. It's
I know.
terrible.
Disgusting.
I'm
It is
I'm back
disgusting.
now. I'm back for good.
You're back for good.
Yeah.
Take that, said, eh? And
Yeah.
and then Jordan's gone, so he's off to Mexico. Yeah, so if anyone burgles his house, I want to cut the TV money. And James wants his account.
He's not got many coins on it, so you can keep his
Yeah.
account.
Yeah, on it.
Anyway, so I was watching a video just now, and it was Inception watching Run the Foot Markets video, and he was just giving a breakdown of the game. There's something really interesting in Pez, which James you might be aware of, but I've not really come across it. So just to give Cal a quick catch up, because not only has he abandoned us, he's also not watched the videos. So we've been talking about why the game's not been very good, Cal, for the last few weeks.
Yeah.
Amongst other things, amongst content. And they were saying what they do in Pez, which is really interesting, is they don't limit your games. So what they do in Pez, which they don't do in FIFA, is they don't limit the number of games you can play. So, for example, this is how it works. So the weekend, you play 15 games.
Yeah.
However, Pez will take your best 15 consecutive games. So if you want to play 100 games all weekend, you can play 100 games. If you want to play 15 games, you play 15 games. But it takes your best run. So if you've got time for 15, result. But if you've got time to play more,
that.
Well, I'll tell you why I like that. Go on.
Yeah, go on. Go on.
Right.
It's all right. You go, and I'll tell you why I don't like it.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I will go because I didn't run away. All right. I mean, you might as well have been on the run, right? The reason I like that is because it does feel like we are now just playing to not play the game. So, we've got to do foot champs. Let's get this done, and then I do it all the time. Yeah, great, done. Get rid of the last few games. Result. I'm happy. Off I go for the weekend, doing my own thing. Whereas that actually allows you to carry on playing if you want to play the game. Because I think what's missing now is the fact of people wanting to play this game. Because everything's just, I mean, basically based on what I just watched is Casino Royale, which is it is like even tonight it's an 88 plus icon pack. It's like, what can you gamble on this week? What can you gamble on this week? Oh, also not even this week, today. And where's the love of playing for the love of FIFA? I mean, admittedly, this FIFA's. I mean, it's a bit like problematic misses, isn't it? It's a difficult thing to love, but you do your best. You just get through it best you can. But it's going like even now, like. I even spent all my coins. No, I didn't. I spent 900k on my coins. I spent coins, James. I spent them.
I've spent coins as well, but I still got about 2.4 million, something like that. But
but you do spend coins. I spent my coins for the first time this year. Admittedly, I've sold all the players and I've got the coins back again, but I spent them for the first time this year. It's just a situation we're in. I did, yeah. Gone back in. So I don't know what you guys think about that, because I think it's pretty damning indictment of where we are right now.
Yeah.
I think what I like about weekend league is it's the tournament setting. Like it's competition setting, like it's competitive. So you've got them 20 games. You've got to play them 20 games, but you've got to be at your very best on them 20 games in every game. I like that. I like the whole of like that's it. Once you've played that game, it's gone whether you win or you lose. I like that. I don't. What I think could happen. So with the Pez thing that you talked about, with something like that, I think you would get people just hammering it all weekend. You'd get them playing it all weekend, which isn't necessarily a bad thing if you want to do that. But I think it turns into people just hammering the hell out of it, and I don't know. There's just something I just don't like about it. I just don't think it's a true reflection of what your rank is. So, for example, if you got, I don't know, say you got, I don't know, an ultimate pack and a rare players pack for your best 15 consecutive games or 20 games, yeah, you've done the 15 games, so it is technically your best run, but I just don't think it's right. I think it should be these are your 15 or your 20 or whatever it is. You've got to be at your very best on these games now. You can't just have another rerun. Oh, I didn't do very well that time. Let's go again, type of thing. I don't like that. I think it should be that's your go and that's it.
Yeah, for me personally, I think that it might be a bit cliche. I just don't think there's enough games. The reason being is everybody will have a weekend where they'll play a game and it'll be in like the first 3 or 4 games and they'll take a loss or maybe 2 losses because of the way that they've actually been matched up early on. It's been maybe against somebody that's really good, or you've conceded a goal you maybe shouldn't have conceded, whatever it may be. And then that ruins the whole weekend because then straight away you know for a fact, if you're at the higher end spectrum, that you can only take, say, 2 losses or a loss in the next 18 or 17 games. I just feel that if it had more games in the actual FUT Champion finals, for me, rather than doing playoffs, I would prefer if they just done 30 games a weekend. Because at the end of the day, you do them 10 games during the week. Majority of people do them on a Thursday or a Friday, then they do their weekend league. They don't do that unless you're the opposite and you do your weekend league rewards and then you play your weekend league qualifiers after that. A lot of people just tend to play them on a Thursday when the rivals are finished. I just think if they'd done 30 games, it would allow the ranking system to be a bit more realistic, because then if you take a loss early on, you don't need to worry about it going forward because you've got the other 10 games extra to rectify it, a bit like before. But that's just me.
Well, I'm going to draw issue with both of you here, and I'm going to start on you, Cal. And there's a really good reason I'm going to start on you, because something you said then was competitive, and we were talking about this last week. The game isn't competitive. I'll tell you why. It comes down to one thing and one thing only. People now will decide they won't play you based on your team. It always happened.
Yeah.
But now you're given a point if you lose. People just don't care. People just go, do you know what? No, I'm not playing this team. I'll take the loss. So they'll boot the ball out. They'll rob you of that opportunity to play. It's like the Americanization, the MLS. It's like the MLS effect to FUT Champs, because psychologically you get something from that game, regardless of whether you win or lose, right? Because you get a point. Realistically, it's no different to if you need a win and you don't get a win. But psychologically, they're getting something from that. So this FIFA has been a FIFA where, and towards the end of last FIFA, I've never seen so many people just go, I ain't playing them, boot the ball out, done. Because, I mean, it used to happen when my God squad. Yeah, it used to happen with my God squads, like on FIFA 18, FIFA 20. Not so much 20, no, 21. But, it used to happen. But now we're at a point where I know I've had I've done qualifying. It's taken me 17 games to do 10 games because people just quit. I'm not playing him. I'll just quit.
It's just toxic people, isn't it?
Yeah, because all of a sudden, 1 point sounds better than no wins.
Yeah, definitely. And it's wrong, really.
Yeah, and it's taken, and it's essentially the same thing, but it's changed the dynamic of FIFA. And the other thing is, like this first goal, I've talked about the first goal win stuff loads, and how toxic it's made the community when that started coming in. Just mentally, like I remember getting messages saying, "Well, why don't you want to help out each other players?" It's like, well, I'm not getting anything out of it if I can see them, am I? But where are these people in a weekend league when they don't get anything out of boot the ball out of play? Doesn't matter.
They still get the.
Yeah, exactly. No. Doesn't matter if they boot the ball out of play or put it in the back of the net. If they're giving the game away, they're giving the game away. Ultimately, they're doing it to cheat you. See, that's why the PES thing with the 15s. You think 15 are your best games, because that's the thing. We're playing to finish. I haven't played a game of FIFA since I finished weekend league on Friday. I've not played it.
Yeah.
I've not touched it. Have you played it?
I went on earlier just to do my qualifying, but that's about it. I won't play Rivals. I hate Rivals.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. Well, yeah, I've done qualifying. I've not done Rivals in a couple of weeks, but that is it.
Yeah.
It's got to the point now where I'm playing to finish. I'm not playing because I want to play. I used to love the weekend league, 40 games, sweating the Jacobs off, sat there, getting right stressed when you lost, when you lose. Sat there till 4 a.m, listening to the cricket coverage on Talk Sport. This is what I was doing every weekend, like an absolute loser because I've left them all to Sunday night. But that's what I used to do, and I used to love playing it. And it didn't, again, the rewards are relevant. This is the other thing that ties into it. Everyone was crying about pack weight. We've now got good pack weight. Look at the market.
Yeah.
So EA, to their credit, they listened to us. But in doing so, is what I said a long time ago, you've killed the market. If it's not an 84, it's not worth selling. You can't sell it.
Do you think James might be able to answer a bit? Oh, well, you both might, but James might know a bit there. With the whole market situation, do you think that that's because it's a joint market now? Do you think that's why the market's pretty much dead?
I think in my experience of the past few years anyway, because bear in mind last year I was on the PlayStation market as well when I had the PlayStation. I think all it comes down to is that you're adding a player base of extra players into one market. And then what you're doing is the demand to the supply. So the supply that's getting put out on 85s is huge. You've got investors that are investing loads because every year you accumulate more investors. So people who do get coins invest in, say, 85. So then you've got more of a supply and people, bear in mind, this game's not really that good this year. So straight away, you've got people that are not doing it because of World Cup, because they're out obviously watching the World Cup, so they're not playing. So the player base, in my opinion, is actually from last year's probably less than this year. Because of last year's experience, probably back end of that to this one. I don't think that there's as many people. You know, you look at the market at the start of FIFA, for example, there's 14 million sales on average every day. You go into the market now, you'll be lucky if there's, well, today's a bit more because this icon, but normally you're like 6-7 million, and that's in December is just unheard of. Like PlayStation last year, all throughout the year, right up until like team of the season, I would say was a well over like 12. So you can clearly see that it comes down to player base. So because nobody's playing the game, or very little people are playing the game, you know, they're not wanting to buy anybody, and then they're bringing out packs that have got good. They're actually good requirements. They're not expensive. They're good quality for their money type thing. You know, value for money. Like this icon pack was an 87 and an 85. It's going to cost you like say 250k or something. It's not a whole lot for an icon. It's the worst icon you can get out is probably what 100k say.
So, yeah, I did it. I thought it was decent value. I did it. It cost me about 50k, but I did it.
Well, this is the other thing, and I'll tell you the big difference. When you got to think, when the weekend league for me really hit its stride in FIFA 18, not FIFA 17, FIFA 18, because when there's more SBCs about as well. We had icon SBCs on the go, but I think it really found its feet on FIFA 18 because like they sorted out monthlies and everything. Because if you remember on FIFA 17, they changed monthlies. I think in my first proper weekend league, I got a gold rank, but I got the same monthlies as Jimmy, who got a gold, like 2 gold ranks below me or something like that. So when they were still tweaking it. So so when you go back to FIFA 18, you got to think there was less packs. I mean, I just had a look on there when I was just getting my my rewards ready to show you, and I think I had like about 10 packs out there that I just amassed throughout the day. Now that doesn't sound a lot, but that's 10 packs. You used to get marquee matchups once a week. You had icon, you had league SBCs that weren't repeatable, and then you had your rewards, your weekend league rewards, and then squad battle rewards, and that is it. That's all the packs you got. And that's without...
The other thing is preview as well. You've got gold preview packs that are getting opened every single day. So straight away, your preview pack is going to, say there's 5 million people on it, for example. I don't know how many there'll be, but if you've got, for argument's sake, 5 million people on it, you've got 5 million people opening a preview pack, you know, the chances are there's going to be, you know, 1% of them, which is like 1% or 2% of them packing something that's worth coins. You know, the rest of them are packing nothing, but that 1% every single day is then flooding the market with extra content, as well as the things that they're bringing out, the promo packs. Every day you go on and there's like lightning rounds promos. They're smashing them out like God knows what every day.
Well, just on that there with the lightning rounds, I saw today they've released a lightning round for a pack, and lightning rounds didn't even used to have timers on it. It was just when the cards have gone, they were gone. This one's got a timer of 24 hours on it. And I thought that's poor, is that? Because that just shows that no one's actually opening the lightning rounds, because they would be gone in a heartbeat. Then they never lasted 2 minutes, and they're having to put a timer on it now. Otherwise, it'd just stay there for God knows how long.
It's the frequency.
So that just shows how.
Yeah, it's the frequency. Huh? Before, like when we used to do it, promo packs would be like the main ones, like team of the year, team of the season. When you got lightning rounds, and like if you didn't catch a lightning round within a couple of minutes of it coming out, it'd be gone off the market. 50,000 packs would be gone within a minute. But there's that many now. People don't really care for it because it's there all the time.
Yeah, it's weird. Like with the weekend league that you were saying, Jamie, I think they've really missed a trick with the monthly rewards and stuff like that. Because I preferred it so much more when there was the monthly rewards, but also it felt like there was more. It felt like he was playing for more. There was more at stake. So obviously the game was a lot more competitive back then with the whole esports scene. But you were qualifying for things back then. If you remember, they did like the 4 tournaments, didn't they? The four tournaments that you could qualify for. I can't remember which year it was, and then they would have the finals.
18. We had in FIFA 18. There was a guy we knew, Dreamer, who made it to one of the tournaments off the back of his weekend league performance alone. And he wasn't in Discord chats, he wasn't wearing PSG kits, and he wasn't cheating his way to try to avoid as many people as possible, which is what a lot of the pros did. To try to
PSG, I remember that.
Yeah. So that's the thing. It's like we've just got this situation where there's an element of we've got what we've asked for, and I remember saying this to Jordan. Jordan probably wouldn't confirm it because he never agrees with anything. But I said to Jordan like ages ago when they were talking about a guaranteed weight, and I said, but that'll ruin the market. And here we are, because I think it has. Because not only have we got packs, and we've got guaranteed ratings.
Yeah, I think the biggest one, like the rating ones, obviously, you know, when it comes to untradeable and stuff, I get it, because at the end of the day, if you do untradeable and you've got, like, for example, season rewards, and you open up untradeable and you get a guaranteed 84 out of an ultimate pack, they're only using that for fodder. So yeah, it still affects the market, but I get it. But with the tradable ones, I don't know. I think the preview packs and the lightning rounds and the fact that people aren't really involved in the game, because like you said, it's more of a chore to come on. You come on, you play your games, you go off. So the market for large periods of the time is just dead, you know.
Well, is there something you said there, and I just want to touch upon. Because we've got so many promo cards now as well. This is the other thing. You've got more packs because they've given us more packs, because we want to open packs, but we haven't got League SBCs this year, which is a shame. But we want packs. So brilliant. Okay. We want SBCs, we want packs. We've got loads of them. We get them every day. And then there's all these promo cards come out. Well, the trouble is that's killing off the rare gold market. Because I'll be honest, if I get a rare gold, I mean, like for example, Bouch, our friend Boucher, he saves them all and then throws them in a guarantee pack. He doesn't sell them. Whereas before, if I didn't have an SBC on, I'd be selling those. I'd be rubbing my hands together. Oh, that's 40k there, boys. Hey, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, you're not doing that now. You're holding that. Because and it's very rare. I mean, I'm quite tight with what I get anyway, but even now, if I want to do that icon SBC, I wouldn't be spending all my coins on it. I wouldn't need to. I've got loads of stuff I could throw in. Just the situation.
Yeah, well, they release that many promos now that it's got. You said it. We talked about it yesterday, I think, Jamie, or the day before. It's rinse and repeat. They're out of players to release. That Guendouzi card is the exact same card as last year, the World Cup Phenom card.
Hold on. I've got to be really careful here. I did say to Scotty, they don't always release the same cards again, and if he's right again, it's going to kill me. So just change that to something else, mate. Let's pretend he didn't get one right, all right? Because he's still going on about how he's going on about how he should have put a bet on Argentina winning the World Cup. It's like, mate, you picked one of the 10 favourites. Like you had a 1 in 10 chance. You know what I mean? And then that's about a referee who'll give a Messi a penalty every game because it's Messi. Do you know what I mean? But you know, so just change that a little bit. You know, but,
well, you look at Messi, for example, right? That Messi card. We're talking about Messi because we're talking about him.
Yeah.
You've got player of the month that's got a low work rate. Then he's got a flashback that's been changed work rates to a medium, I think it is, or a medium, or a it's a medium instead of a low. It's a medium.
I've got him.
Then he gets the team of the tournament, which is the blue card 94, and now he's got the centre forward card. That's a low work rate, 4-star, 4-star, centre forward card. Now they've done a Messi with 3 different work rates on it.
Medium on the flashback.
Yeah,
Still got team
that's
of
what
the
I'm
year
saying.
to come as well.
Say again, sorry, Carl.
Still got team of the year to come as well. He's going to get another one.
He'll get one because it's done on a vote-based system. I do you know, I used to really like it when whatever the official team of the year was, that was what you got.
That's who got it.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
To be fair, I think Messi will probably still be around it. I don't think he'll get it because you've got Haaland, Mbappe, and Haaland and Mbappe.
Yeah.
Who else?
Benzema.
They'll fit him in there.
Benzema. Yeah, I was going to say that's the other Benzema because of Ballon d'Or. So that's the 3 really that you would think would get it.
Yeah, well, they don't care, and because I mean they threw in the 12th man, didn't they? So you know whatever happens,
Yeah.
You know,
it's a bit like Ronaldo last year, wasn't it? They threw Ronaldo in last year, 12th man.
Wasn't he the 12th man the year before as well?
Yeah,
I think so. Or was Salah the 12th man the year before, and he was in the starting 11?
They've always found a way to get one of them in, haven't they?
Yeah.
They'll find a way to get them in. It makes sense for them to put them in. So
yeah,
but,
yeah. That's the thing. Now, Cal, you've had a little break from FIFA. You've been down the pub, or you've moved to try to avoid the police because remember we used to joke about you changing your appearance every time you come on here, and then you vanished.
Yeah.
So, for all I know, you could have just done a stint in Broadmoor. What's your feelings with FIFA now you're back?
Well, when I stopped playing it, I hated it. I think the last day that I played it, I was on with you one night, and I was saying I can't play this. I can't do this. I just can't play it. And I came back and I'd already qualified for Weekend League for the one that I didn't do. So I was like, I'll just do Weekend League. Didn't play any rivals. Didn't play anything. Just did a couple of I did play a couple of rivals games. Tell a lie. I played maybe 2 or 3, but then I jumped straight into the Weekend League, and it felt fine. I didn't even really complain while I was playing it, which I do that quite a lot. And I didn't really complain. It felt good. It felt smooth. There was still the same things there with the bobbling around and the odd pass that goes astray. You know, and there's still the Travella shot and all different stuff like this. But all in all, it actually felt decent. It felt playable. It felt like I could play it and enjoy it. But that, like always, that only lasts so long. But I felt like the break from not playing it definitely helped. It helped big time. Yeah, but yeah. All in all, my Weekend League experience was good. I liked it.
I can't remember if it was last year or the year before I had a break. I think it was the year before. I think I stopped around Future Stars and I come back at Tots. Something like that. I can't remember now. No, stopped around headliners because I got a headliner, Theo Hernandez. When you talked about the same cards, Theo Hernandez has had special cards galore since the last couple of years, by the way, left back. So, yeah, okay, it was interesting. It's interesting. Do you want
Mendy will get one soon as well.
Go on, what's that?
Mendy, you know, the left back, he always gets a special card that changes to centre defensive mid. So he'll get one at some point this year.
Yeah. Do you want to see some rewards?
Yeah, I've got this icon pack as well. So I've left it for.
Okay, right.
I should have saved mine. Mine. Sorry. I didn't think.
You're okay.
Of course you didn't think.
I'll tell you what I got there. I got mid Rooney.
No, that's all right. It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not a bad one to get.
1 second.
I saw England and I was like, no, I don't believe it. But it was Rooney, so I'm like, all right.
To be fair, I think that the going quickly over the 15 game thing, I think if they changed division rivals to do something like that for the end of the week, that would be more beneficial than having the 6 wins or 8 wins that you have to get. You know, have you done like the best 15 and you played a divisions and rather than the weekend league, you know, and then for me possibly making the weekend league that, like I says, I would prefer if playoffs were just merged into weekend league and allowed you to play, you know, over Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and you could just play the 30 games rather than having to qualify through that. You know,
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like the playoff situation.
Hello. Don't want your crappy music. Right, you ready?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what this is, by the way, so we're just going to have to watch and see. Oh, I did in, by the way.
Oh my.
Wonder if Trent's untradeable, is he?
I did I did the Moroccan centre back just to get rid of him.
Oh, yeah, that Aguard or whatever his name was.
No, the Moroccan one.
I thought that's who it was. The boy plays for West Ham.
Yeah, I don't know his name, mate.
Yeah, it's like Aguard or something like that, I'm sure.
Shut up. Right, carry on it and play.
Have you done this then, recorded it then, have you?
Yeah. I don't even know why I picked between those.
Well, it don't
Like
really
thinking,
make a
no, what one
difference,
should I
does
go
it?
for?
Yeah, which one?
It's just the same, innit? It's
I know.
It's just, yeah, it's, what is that? You know what?
This is fun. If I remember correctly. I mean, I'd rather have the Reds, to be honest. I mean, this is just... I don't know what this is, to be honest.
It just makes you
Them
sick, doesn't
FIFA
it?
World Cup players just need to go in the bin now, don't they? Like
Yeah,
them
they
Reds
do, yeah.
that are worst. They just do them in nothing.
I
They
never
really
When
do.
I never got Mbappe in the end.
when you open up your ultimate pack and you've got God knows how many of them to go through, and you're like, for God's sake, like what?
10.
Yeah, it's just soul destroying because nowadays, like now, it's just the constant of the same ones that you're having to duplicate and then delete.
Is this a rare players pack? This one?
I don't know. We'll see in a minute. We'll see. I paused it. No, I haven't. I'm just sat waiting. There we go.
All right, 583 plus. I mean, as soon as it comes out as a gold card, you just disheartened straight away, aren't you? As soon as it's gold, you're just like, well, what?
That's horrible, that one. 83 times 5, and you get the 84 as the best player.
I opened up one of mine by accident, one of my player picks, and got Lisandro Martinez.
I tell you what I did really well with, though. I did really, really well off the player picks. I got loads of good stuff off those. I meant to put a TikTok together for it, but I haven't done it yet.
Oh, did you do a load of player picks and then open them up?
Yeah. I got loads of stuff.
I've just got a notification to say that Di Maria's got a man of the match card out.
Oh. But yeah, that's my rewards, basically.
See, what is that? Look at all them. Look at all
85 out of an ultimate pack.
But yeah, 285s. Right, go on, James. Get the screen share going, mate.
And bear a second then.
Have you done your weekend league, have you?
No.
Oh.
No, I've not even started. I just don't see. What is it? I didn't play it last weekend either because I look at the rewards and I think, am I really gonna waste my time doing that? Like it's just,
yeah.
I look at it and go, look at that reward that Jamie's just got. Out with the coins, you're probably looking at no more than 30k in discard. You know, that's how bad it is.
Not even really a reward, is it?
No,
Come on. It's just. I remember when Ultimate Packs used to be the bee's knees. And I've opened up a couple. And I don't think I've ever had anything decent this year out of an Ultimate Pack.
Oh, I don't like Ultimate Packs.
You have to enable the screen share, Jamie.
No. What have I got to do?
Enable the screen share, it says. So I could screen share.
There you go. Done?
Yeah. You see that?
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh.
We'll open this mega pack first.
You flirt.
Oh.
It's jittering.
Take it.
Yeah, I think he's about 40k. I looked earlier.
It's worth 40k. It's worth 40k. At least it's something.
A special card, isn't it? I mean, better than
You go
seeing
right mid
goals.
like you're going to play him right mid, though. Beyond me.
I've got my eye on Phil Foden and Harry Kane.
Oh yeah.
Try him.
Harry Kane's quite cheap, isn't he?
Yeah, it is though.
Yeah, yeah.
A big pack.
I tried Jude Bellingham this weekend. He was good. Well,
I hope so.
Is that good? Is that a win?
I don't know. I've got his 87. He's still expensive, and he can go right back or left back. But
well,
you've made more than what you would have spent on it, haven't you? So in that sense, it's not bad. But
I just don't know if he fits, though. That's the problem.
For me, that's the same as the hero pack. I've done the hero pack a few times, and I keep getting Park Ji Sun. I packed him 3 times.
James, what's that Diego Dallo like?
I've only played a couple of games on him, mate. Says I've already got him in my team. There he is. Look, 87.
How's Ronaldo?
Yeah, he's good. He's very good. It's expensive, but he's good.
Don't want to hear you say that.
That's it, Carl. You're in now, mate.
That's a seed.
I really just can't. I can't get him in. I'd have to jiggle a team about. That looks all right. You know, I've not played him on my account, but I played him on my dad's account.
Yeah,
he's all right. Ronaldo's very good. Don't thingy the record because that was been golden goal. I've not played any with Messi yet, but he's expensive. 2.7 mil.
I bet that's disgusting, that card though.
Yeah, I bought him because he was quite low. He's about 2.8 just now, but or 2.7ish. But
yeah,
Renato Sanchez as well. I bought him when he was like, I think he was like what, 695.
Yeah, just a joke, that card, isn't it?
700 and something because he's like, I think it's because of the Ronaldo links, isn't it? And then I got obviously Mbappe as well. So, but we'll wait and see. That team will probably more likely change fairly soon, I think. Especially if Neymar gets a team, if Messi gets a team of the year, then I'll probably have to try and sell this one off.
Oh, you done Correa as well?
Yeah, I done Correa, yeah.
Yeah, I was just too much.
Did you? Yeah, that'll be a good card. That will be a good one. That goes up to 89.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thuram's very good as well, to be fair. But it is what it is. It's a dub for everybody else, but not really a dub for me because I can't fit him in. Because I have to do the links for Ronaldo. Something about this card here. This card here will be very good. I think he's already had his upgrade as well. He was an 88 before. He's got decent stats. 5-star, 5-star centre back.
He was so good in that final.
So, but yeah. Anyhow.
All right. Well, let's leave it there then, guys. And it's nice to have you back, Cal.
Yeah. I'm back next week.
I'm shooting a wedding. Might take a break for Christmas. We'll see what happens. I don't even know where I'm going to be. So
I don't know my plans yet. So
yeah, I mean, if not, we could always do a quick one on our phone or something, just to wish people a Merry Christmas. You know, our 30 subscribers.
Yeah.
38 hours of our content.
That's
it. YouTube legends. You know,
getting there.
Exactly. Most of them are for you though, Jamie. You watch them back.
No, do you know what? I don't
rerun.
No, I don't. I don't sit there on Safari and watch them back because I'm not logged in on Safari. That doesn't happen. Because I tell you how I know that doesn't happen. Because if not, it would be a damn sight more views. I'd leave that going all night. I guarantee it. So yeah. Well, we're gonna leave it there. The next time people can catch me is on Tuesday when I'm on the radio dropping tunes, slagging off Cal. So
plug there.
I'm gonna find a way to slip you into that show as well, Cal.
I don't know about
that. I don't know how I'm going to manage that. No, I mean like abusing you.
All right, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
used to that. That's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll find a way. Yeah, all right then. Well, I'll see you later then, guys.
No worries.
Yeah, speak to you later.
Bye.
See ya.